There lived a family in a small village. Every day, the parents went to work and the children went to school. They had a little daughter who was especially cute. This little girl loved staying at her grandmother's house and went there every single weekend. Her mother and father, who were both school teachers and owned their own school, began to scold her gently. "Why do you go every weekend?" they asked. "You will not go this weekend." The little girl promised she would not go this time. Her father was usually a kind-tempered man, and the family was respected by everyone in the village because they were so good to people. Their school was doing very well. One day, the parents decided they would all go on a long trip that weekend. The night before the trip, they were busy packing. They had planned to take the whole family, including the little girls, 2 elder sisters and 2 elder brothers. But when it was time to go, the little girl refused. "I will go to my grandmother's house," she insisted. "I will not go on the trip." Her father became very angry at her stubbornness. "We planned this trip for you," he shouted. "You have to go." In a moment of frustration, he slapped her. The little girl immediately began to cry and ran straight out the door to her grandmother's house. Her father was still angry but decided they would go on the trip without her, while her siblings sometimes visited their grandmother. This little girl was the only one who went every weekend. That night, the rest of the family stayed up late, making their final preparation for the long journey. Her mother made a cup of tea for everyone, and after a while, they all fell asleep. Their house was quite small compared to the grandmother's house, where the little girl now slept soundly. In the early morning, the mother woke up and went to the kitchen to make tea. She turned on the gas stove. Suddenly, there was a terrible blast. The mother had forgotten to turn off the stove completely the night before, and the gas had filled their little house. The spark from turning it back on caused the explosion. It was a terrible, tragic disaster. The whole family, the mother, the father, and the 4 elder children, all died in the explosion. Only the little girl who had run away to her grandmother's house was saved. She was devastated by the news. She carried and carried over the death of her entire life, of her entire family. She felt completely alone. But her grandmother loved her very much. Her grandmother took care of her, giving her all the love and support she needed. The little girl went to the graveyard every single day and prayed that God would let her family rest in peace. The little girl grew up at her grandmother's house. As she got older, she never forgot the terrible incident. She decided to dedicate her life to preventing similar tragedies. She studied hard and became a safety officer. Her job was to teach people about fire safety and gas safety. making everyone aware so that no more incident like the one that took her family could ever happen again.